Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to my students in Form 2S. How are you today? I'm hoping everyone in Too Smart is in the pink of health, right? So I'm sorry that we still learn through this PDPR online session. I'm hoping everybody can um give your fullest cooperation because this is the only way we can learn. Okay, I'm hoping that everything are going to be back to normal and we are going to have class face to face. However, this is the challenges that we need to face for the time being. All right, so before I start this lessons, please fill in the attendance. Okay, if you haven't filled in the attendance, please fill in the attendance. But for those who have filled in attendance, thank you so much for your cooperation. Okay, so today my lesson is going to be very simple. Okay, my lesson for today is an integrated skills, which is the continuation from the previous lesson. Okay, we are still in unit 9. Okay, and the topic for today is talking about health, right? So in this lesson we are going to focus on the three skills, which is listening, writing, and also speaking. Okay, so please give your fullest cooperation. Be prepared with your past textbook. All right, be prepared with your English language book and get ready because we are going to learn now. All right, now let's proceed to the learning objective. Okay, so at the end of this lesson, you should be able to listen to the audio and complete the missing words. 1 to 2, 4. Number 2, write the dialogue about health problems in pairs. Number 3, work in pairs and practice the dialogues. And number 4, act the dialogue using the communication kit. Okay, you may refer to your past textbook, page 101. All right. Okay, now let's proceed with the starter. Okay, look at the picture. What can you see? There are two people. They are holding hands. Who is the man in the green shirt and the white coat on the outside? And he has something on his neck. All right? He has something on his neck around his chest. Right? So who is he? And why he is holding the hand of the other person? Can you guess? Maybe some of you guess it correctly. Yes, that's a doctor and a patient. Right. So, when do you usually will meet the doctor, and what is home remedies? I have two questions that I want you to respond to these two questions. The first one is, when do you usually will meet the doctor? When? All right? Maybe when you are sick, okay, when you are in pain, or you just want to see the doctor because doctor is handsome. Okay, you must have reasons why you see the doctor, right? And another question is, what is home remedies? I think most Malaysians we have home remedies. If you have this kind of pain, like you have stomach ache, your mother will come out with a home remedy, like a hot soup with some herbs inside. Okay, that's so called home remedies. But you can go and look for home remedies in the internet. There are many of it, right? And some of them are very beneficial to us, right? So please respond to these two questions and write your response in the Telegram group. Now I'm going to proceed with, yes, the focus of today. We are going to talk about health. All right. So, what basically health is? Okay. According to dictionary.com, health is the state of being free from illness or injury, and the conditions of our body or the person's mental or physical conditions. All right, so that's basically about health. Okay, in today's world, okay, in this today's world, people are concerned about their health. Okay, everybody is concerned, especially during this pandemic of COVID-19. Everybody is concerned with their health, okay, their surroundings, their family members. Everybody is taking care of their health, right? Because we cannot go outside, we cannot go to gym. Okay, people are concerned about their health, the well-being. All right, so what can we do during this pandemic of COVID-19? The first thing that we have to look at is the healthy lifestyle. What is healthy lifestyle? Lifestyle is the way of you, okay, the way of you living. How do you live? Okay, how do you how do you do all the routines in your life from the morning until you go to bed at night? So that's your lifestyle. How do you eat? How do you take care of your body? That is healthy lifestyle. All right, that is your lifestyle. And about healthy lifestyle, how do we make the routines that we do every day is healthy, is considered as healthy? The first thing that we can do is by eating real food. What is the meaning of real food? Don't we eat real food every day? Real food means that food that we consume that is fresh, for example like vegetables, okay, something that we cook from the raw materials, raw vegetables, fruits. Okay, so that is real food. But uh, foods like burger and nuggets, that is considered as processed food. Okay, you must have noticed the word of real food and then also processed food. Nowadays, teenagers, they usually will prefer the processed food because they love, for example, McDonald's, KFC, everything that is fast for them. That is um, according to the trend. For example, now we have the KFC spicy three times. I don't know. Maybe some of the students have tried the KFC spicy one. Okay, you can eat that, but not regularly. Okay, you can eat that in small portions. However, you have to eat more real food, right? So, and then the second one is less junk food. So you have to cut out some of your junk food, especially during this pandemic of COVID-19. You cannot go out, you cannot go to gym. Please reduce the amounts that you take for junk food, right? You can eat, okay, but in small portion. And then exercise daily. You have to exercise every day, okay, about 10 minutes, okay, brisk walk around your house, right? You can do some activities like, I don't know what activities. You can walk with your family, you can jog. Okay, so you can do exercise, any exercise, about 10 to 20 minutes, that will be fine. And then you should get enough sleep, right? So you should get enough sleep. And then the last one is seek doctor for consultation and confirmation for better treatment. So you have to seek doctor if you have any kind of disease, you feel pain. Don't wait until the pain is too strong for you that you cannot bear it. Okay, you have to go and see the doctor, ask for consultations. Okay, ask what is happening with my body. I have this kind of pain in my stomach. Don't wait until it's going to be worse. All right, so and don't try to Google. Okay, find what is happening with my body, and then you go and type pain in stomach left area. So you cannot be the doctor because you are not the expert in the area. So you have to go see the doctor. Maybe he can give you a proper treatment so that you can be healthy. Okay, that's about talking about health. All right, so basically you can see in the picture is a health is about habits, fitness, balance, diet, and prevention. Okay, you can Google and read more articles about being healthy. Okay, so now let's proceed with the activity. Okay, you may refer to your past textbook page 101. Okay, so you can see the conversations between Nina, and also the pharmacist. I'm still thinking about Lucy in the previous lesson. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Nina and the pharmacist. Listen to Nina telling the pharmacist about a health problem. Complete 1 to 4 in your EL book. So you can see here number 1, number 2, number 3, and also number 4. I want you to listen to the audio. I will give the audio in the Telegram group. So you can listen to the audio at least twice. Okay, listen and try to answer, fill in the missing words. Okay, and complete these in your EL book. I think you are clear about this, the instructions, right? Okay, now we are going to proceed with the step 3, writing. Okay, copy the questions in bold into your EL book and choose the different health problem actually is from. Okay, I'm sorry about the mis spell. Okay, is from. Okay, from page 100, and write your answers to the question. I'm going to edit this and I'm going to send this in your Telegram group. But however, this is a recording, so please forgive me for the mistakes that I made. Right? So please copy the questions. There are two actually questions that are bold in the past textbook. Okay, the first one is, when did that happen? I already uh, I already wrote here some of the answers, but not the complete answers. Okay, so you can refer to these. And however, for the different health problem, you have to refer to page 100, the previous lesson, and then you are going to write it again. Okay, when did that happen? Refer to previous page 100 and see what are the health problems that you want to use in the sentence, and how do you feel. I feel what. All right, and then next. Okay, writing dialogue. So you have been familiar because we have done it so many times. Writing the dialogues, I think everybody in 2S is familiar in writing dialogues. Okay, it's about two people, so you have to ask one person, and one person is answering, and then that person is asking you. So the process is continue until you reach the end of the dialogue. Right, so you may refer to the dialogue, in writing the dialogue you may refer to the communication kit that is in the page 101. Okay, write a new dialogue about a health problem. Write both parts. use the dialogue in exercise 5 to help you. All right. You also can refer to the dialogue between Nina and the pharmacist. All right. Get some ideas from the dialogue. Okay. So do the dialogue and construct a new dialogue between you and your partner, okay, regarding a health problem. You may choose one of health problems uh, that maybe is happening to you, or you can find it on the internet. What are the health problems that you want to talk about, right? So write both parts. So you and your partner has to write both of the part combined, and then you are going to send to my personal telegram, right? So next activity would be step 4, communicate. So in these sections, in this step, you have to communicate, right? So work in pairs, take turns to practice your dialogues by using the communication kit. Okay, as I said before, there are communication kits in the page 101. Okay, you may use the communication kit that already prepared to you. However, if you have better questions that you want to ask your partner, you may do so. For those who have the limitations of constructing questions to ask to your partner, you may use the communication kit. So now let's look at the communication kit. Okay, what is the matter? What happened? How do you feel? It is or it isn't painful? I think you should. Why don't you? Hope you feel better soon. So basically, these are some of the questions that you can use to construct the dialogue and ask your friends, your partner, during the communications between both of you, right? Okay, so I think you are also familiar with the step 4, which is communicate, okay, and also known as speaking activity. So you are familiar with this. I know you can do this, right? So please bear in mind, okay, you can you can ask your friend as many questions as you want. All right. I'm not limiting you to how many questions or how many minutes that you want to talk. As long as you and your partner agree with certain questions. Okay, we have to discuss together what questions that you want to use in the dialogues, right? Basically, it should have all the WH questions, and your friend should answer the WH question, and your friend also need to ask you again. Okay, so there should be two-way communication, not only you asking and your friend is answering. So I want both of you to ask and answer. Right? So basically that is the activity and would be the last activity for today's lesson. All right. So the closure. What have you learned from this lesson? I want you to make a self reflections. Write down in the telegram group what have you learned from this lesson, and do you enjoy today's lesson? Okay. I'm hoping that today's lesson is giving you a lot of informations about being healthy, stay healthy, right? How to live a healthy life. Okay. I'm hoping everybody is in the pink of health. Okay. So if you have any problems, any questions, you may ask me in the Telegram group. Right? I think that's all for today. Thank you, Thank you, class. Bye. See you again next week. Okay, Assalamualaikum.